the science of gut health and why it matters. More and more individuals are coming to the realization that gut health is a key component of overall well-being, and that it has substantial consequences for a wide variety of diseases and processes that occur within the body. This concept is gaining popularity. This issue has been the subject of a growing agreement throughout the course of the most recent several years. The term microbiome of the gut refers to the complex community of bacteria that may be found in the lining of the digestive tract of the human body. This ecosystem is known to be quite complex. It revolves around it because it is the concept's focal point. That is why it is used. The microbial community, which includes bacteria, fungi, viruses, and protozoa, is not only an essential component in the process of maintaining human health, but it also plays a key role in deciding the outcomes of diseases to a substantial degree. A variety of fundamental functions are carried out by the microbiome that is found in the gut. These functions include, but are not limited to, the following: helping in the process of digestion, producing vitamins that are essential to the body, and providing support for immune responses. The enzymes that are able to break down complex carbs and fibers are unable to do so and so cannot be used. Certain bacteria, on the other hand, have the capacity to contribute to the breakdown of these chemicals. Both carbs and fibers are examples of this type of substance. SCFAs, which are short-chain fatty acids, are formed as a consequence of the fermentation process. Acetate, butyrate, and propionate are all examples of short-chain fatty acids, SCFAs. In order to ensure that the intestinal lining is in the best possible state of health and to provide the cells with the energy that they require, it is vital that these short-chain fatty acids, SCFAs, complete their duty by performing their function. The bacteria that are found in the digestive tract are the ones that are accountable for the creation of vital minerals such as vitamin K and B vitamins through their metabolic processes. When making a decision, it is important to take into account this additional component. What is known as the gut-brain axis is a connection that exists between the digestive tract and the brain. This connection is known to exist. A further essential component of intestinal health is this link. For the sake of maintaining a healthy organism, the existence of this interaction is absolutely necessary. It is feasible to establish a connection between the stomach and the central nervous system by means of a communication network that is able to provide communication in both directions. Both of these means of operation are within the capabilities of this network. Not only does this network have an effect on the digestive process, but it also has significant ramifications for an individual's mood and mental health of the individual. Not only does the microbiome of the gut have the potential to influence the production of neurotransmitters, including serotonin, but it also has the ability to have an effect on mood and physical and mental health. Serotonin is known to be one of the components that make up these neurotransmitters. It has been established that abnormalities in the bacteria that reside in the gut are linked to a number of mental health problems, including anxiety and depression. A number of issues relating to mental health have been connected to these interruptions. Because stress can change the microbiome in the gut, can exacerbate digestive issues, and have an effect on the immune system as a whole. Stress can also have an effect on the stomach. The composition of the microbiota that live inside the gut might be altered as a result of stress. If a person is experiencing a great deal of stress, they are also more prone to experience discomfort in their gastrointestinal tract. Leaky gut syndrome is a disorder that arises when the lining of the gut becomes more permeable than it typically would be. This condition is characterized by the presence of water in the gut. It is imperative that this matter be addressed because it is a significant reason for concern in the field of gut health. Toxins and food particles that have not been digested are able to enter the bloodstream as a result of this enhanced permeability from the digestive tract. By doing so, it is possible for inflammatory reactions to take place within the body, in addition to inflammation that takes place throughout the entirety of the body. It has been established that the syndrome of leaky gut, which has been connected to a wide range of chronic illnesses, is associated with a number of chronic illnesses, including a variety of disorders. This category encompasses a wide range of conditions, some of which include food sensitivities, rheumatoid arthritis, and inflammatory bowel disease (IBD), to name just a few examples. In addition to playing a significant role in the development of the microbiome in the gut, the food also plays a significant role in the preservation of the health of the gut through its consumption. This leads to an increase in the production of short-chain fatty acids, SCFA, and increases the growth of beneficial bacteria in the body. Consuming foods that are high in fiber, such as fruits, vegetables, and whole grains, is one way to do this. The production of short-chain fatty acids, SCFA, is increased when one consumes meals that are high in fiber. The non-digestible components of food known as prebiotics are actually the ones that are responsible for fostering the growth of beneficial bacteria. Ingredients like garlic, onions, and bananas are all good sources of prebiotics. The growth of beneficial bacteria is another example of the role that prebiotics play. Prebiotics can be found in a good number of foods, including these. Consuming fermented foods like yogurt and sauerkraut makes it possible to incorporate beneficial bacteria that are already extant into the microbiome of the gut. This is a beneficial process. Through the utilization of these probiotics, which has the capability to restore the homeostasis of the microbiome, it is likely that the balance of the microbiome will be preserved. A diet that is heavy in processed foods and carbohydrates, on the other hand, can promote the growth of germs that are harmful to the body and reduce the variety of bacteria that are present in the body. This can be both beneficial and detrimental to the health. It is due to the increased consumption of processed meals and carbohydrates that this is the case. Additionally, environmental factors that are the product of lifestyle choices have a significant impact on the health of the digestive system through their influence on the environment. In order to maintain a microbiome that is in a state of equilibrium, there are a number of elements that need to be taken into mind before proceeding. The amount of physical exercise, the patterns of sleep, and the management of stress are all elements that fall under this category. On the other hand, not getting enough sleep and staying under a lot of stress can cause harm to the microbiota in the gut. This microbiota can be preserved through frequent exercise, which also helps to keep the stomach in a healthy environment. The bacteria that live in the gut can also be influenced by prolonged stress, which is another possibility. Additionally, the utilization of techniques such as mindfulness and relaxation exercises, which can be advantageous to the health of the stomach, can assist in the reduction of the detrimental effects that stress has on the digestive system at the same time. The connection that exists between gut health and a wide variety of chronic diseases is being brought to light for the very first time as a result of recent developments in research. This correlation has been known for quite some time. It has been found that changes in the gut flora are connected with metabolic diseases such as diabetes and obesity. These diseases are also associated with changes in the gut flora. As a consequence of this, these anomalies have an effect on the physiological capacity of the body to store fat as well as its sensitivity to insulin. There is also the possibility that the microbiota in the gut can have an effect on the health of the cardiovascular system by changing the levels of cholesterol and blood pressure. This is something that was not previously known. A condition known as gut dysbiosis, which is characterized by an imbalance in the bacteria that are typically found in the gut, has also been linked to the development of autoimmune diseases. A variety of different variables may be responsible for this imbalance. Consequently, the immune system may react in an inappropriate manner as a consequence of this imbalance, which may potentially result in catastrophic health effects. In a nutshell, the results of the scientific research that was undertaken on the topic of gut health shed light on the vital function that it performs in relation to overall wellness. Individuals will be able to make choices that are advantageous to their gut health if they have a comprehensive grasp of the functions of the gut microbiota, the relationship between the gut and the brain, and the impact of diet and lifestyle on gut health. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel.